This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season. So that angel, that Revelation chapter 20, verse 1, is referring to Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He put the spirit on southern kingdom, which southern kingdom includes Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Judah is a representation of the so-called black race here in America. Benjamin is a representation of the so-called Jamaicans. Levi is a representation of the so-called Haitians. Yes, the so-called black race ruled Europe, which is that bottomless pit, for 1,000 years. All right? Through the power spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And we had the so-called white man, that dragon, all right, that old serpent, the devil, and servitude. Servitude means slavery. Okay? We had them under subjection, man. We put a foot in their asses, man. And the dragon represents what? The Roman Empire. So we conquered the Roman Empire by putting a foot in their asses, man. Through the power spirit of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. All right? Because, hey, the scriptures speaks on how the Heavenly Father, all right, he set up kings and bringing them down. So, hey, the Heavenly Father brought down Esau and set us up in the land of what you would call Europe today. Okay? And we ruled for 1,000 years. And that time period is what the so-called white man ignorantly calls the Dark Ages. And he calls it Dark Ages because ain't nothing spectacular happened. All right? According to how he said, right? Ain't nothing happened during that time, man, you know. But you had good things that happened, man. All right, during that time period. All right, you had your Shakespeare's, your William Shakespeare's. That was around during that time period. Okay? You had your Romeo and Juliet's, your Othello's. Okay? You had your Beethoven's, your Bach's. You had your what's that guy name? All right. What's that guy name? Come back to me. Damn, Mozart. There we go. You had your Mozarts during that time period, man. All right. Your Mona Lisas. They all were so-called black people. Okay. They ruled during that time period. So you got a list of people that was around during that time period. Okay? Allow me to read the memoirs at the bottom because you have more people. King James, all right, who is the son of King Henry, all right? And King James is famous because of what? Because he translated the Bible from the Hebrew to the Greek to the English. Okay? That's why his name is on the most accurate book of all time, which is the Bible. All right? And he was a so-called black guy. Okay? And what Esau Edom do? The so-called white race. Just the book of Job. Chapter 9. You already know what I'm going with this, man. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he? Esau whitewashed the painting of all these guys that you see that's named on here. Okay? So allow me to read the memoirs at the bottom. Memoirs of the Secret Service of John Mackey, Esquire. That's who you see right here. During the reign of King William, Queen Anne, and King George I, including also the secret history of the rise, promotions, and of the English and Scots nobility. So that right there proves that the English and the Scots were originally so-called black people, officers, civil, military, naval, and other persons of distinction from the Revolution in their respective characters at large. 1733 is where this picture, was probably, painted around that time period. The designation given by the common people of one race to another is almost invariably founded upon physical feature, and the most distinction is that of color, where the races differ in complexion. So yes, man, Esau whitewashed the paintings of Earl Sandwich, which is interpreted as a tall, thin black man. Earl of Orkney, he is a very well-shaped black man. Earl of Abingdon, of a black complexion, that's the interpretation thereof of that, right? Earl of Nottingham, a tall, thin, very black man. Alright? Which brings me to this, man. This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. And it says, I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. So Solomon is referred to himself, all right, with his skin as being black, all right. And the word Kedar means to be black. And the Hebrew word for Kedar is Quadar, which means to be dark-skinned. You can only be two colors of skin in this world. Okay? You can either be different derivatives of the color brown that ranges from dark brown to light brown, or you could be different derivatives of the color red from crimson to pink. So that dragon, that old serpent, the devil, those race of people which are Edomites, and the word Edom means to be red. They're red, man. So how is it these people right here, okay? Earl of Sandwich, and I'm gonna say it again. Earl of Sandwich, which is interpreted as a tall, thin black man. Earl of Orkney, he is a very well-shaped black man. Earl of Abingdon, of a black complexion. Earl of Nottingham, a tall, thin, very black man. Earl of Middleton, he is a black man. Earl of Weems, he was a black man. Duke of Somerset, a very black complexion. Earl of Ranelagh, he is very fat and black. Lord of Lexington, of a brown complexion. Lord Grey of Work, a thin brown, handsome man. Those two names at the bottom, man, cuts everything that Esau's speaking about. Because, for example, I typed up Earl of Sandwich. It popped up a so-called white person, a red damn devil, which gonna show you that this dude is a thief. All right, the thief coming not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. That's what this devil has been doing ever since he's been in power, stealing, man. All right, he's a culture vulture, man. He's an identity thief. Okay? So, yeah. So, allow me to keep on going. This is the book of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 6. Look not upon me, because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but mine own vineyard have I not kept. So the sun looked upon me. Meaning that sun is good for a dark-skinned person. But it's not good for you devils, man. You fucking red-ass devils, man. Y'all get skin burned, man. Y'all cursed, man. But y'all want to call us cursed, right? Okay? This doesn't fit you. Okay? This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 3. Now allow me to start at 13. Now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them whose name was Abraham. Verse 14. Him thou lovestest, and unto him only thou shewedst thy will, and madest an everlasting covenant with him, promising him that thou wouldest never forsake his seed. All right? Hey, Abraham, man, he was proven, man. All right? He served the Most High with fear, just like Noah did, but by doing the ark and preaching for 100 years. All right? Abraham circumcised himself. All right? His foreskin, not only that, man, it was a token to be part of the circumcision, man, be part of this truth. So Yahweh Shimi outside, man, calling his name, man, preaching his word, and trying to rehearse the righteous acts to the best of your ability, man. Okay? This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 3. Verse 16, and unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. Isaac is Yahweh Shai, of course. All right? So allow me to read it again. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 3, verse 16, and unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau. So Jacob became a great multitude, which backs up the point that I was making when it came down to the book of Revelation chapter 20, who ruled during the time of the Dark Ages, the true Anglo-Saxons. All right? And Anglo-Saxon is interpreted as the sons of Isaac. All right? Abraham had a son already, right? Ishmael. And the Heavenly Father blessed Ishmael through Hagar, his mother. All right? Whom Abraham had a child with before he had a child with Sarah. Okay? Then, so the Heavenly Father, he's not dealing with Ishmael, which is the progenitor of the so-called Arab races. Okay? So Abraham, he had Isaac second. All right? And Isaac had 2 kids, right? Esau came out first like a hairy garment, as it tells you in Genesis chapter 25, verse 25, right? But the Heavenly Father is not dealing with Esau. Alright? Esau was born first, just to correct myself if I said it incorrectly. But the Heavenly Father was definitely dealing with Esau. Alright? With his progenitor of the so-called white race, man. Alright? Especially small hats, man. But he's dealing with Jacob, who gave birth to the 12 tribes of Israel. Alright? Whose name was changed to Israel after he had wrestled the angel, right? Which is the forefathers of what you would call you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Alright, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men. Alright, are the sons of Isaac. Is that the Heavenly Father was dealing with. But it was Southern Kingdom. Alright, ruling in Europe. That's what that referring to as, man. Alright? So yeah. That trumps all that stuff that Esau has been speaking about, man. Alright? So yeah, man. This came to me, man. Alright? Through the Spirit. So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. I would like to say, call hello, Dimla, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that hath taught me this truth, and who do rule and who do teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect Shalom Kwam Yasa Allah, and most importantly, Abba Ball.